I am honored and humbled to be recognized by the National Liberty Museum and NJM Insurance Group with the Teacher as Hero Award in the area of teen driver safety educator. I have been teaching for over 20 years, and being recognized feels incredible. I am so grateful that this award acknowledges driver education teachers, an area not commonly recognized for the responsibility it bears for teachers educating teens about becoming safe drivers. When one of our driver education guest speakers visits our classes in the fall and says to the students, Mrs. Fackelman and your other driver education teachers have the huge responsibility for teaching you about being a safe driver, which is a lifelong skill, it makes me realize the importance that all driver education teachers share in helping support our teens to become safe drivers. Thank you to the many organizations that offer free presentations and teaching materials to our schools, as we have had the following presentations at our school. NJM Share the Keys for Teens and Parents, which is an evening program, and the classroom session, What Do You Consider Lethal? Triple A, Shifting Gears, the blunt truth about marijuana and driving. The New Jersey Sharing Network, which covers organ donation. The Brain Injury Alliance of New Jersey, which includes a session called Distracted Driving, Share the Road, and Pedestrian Safety. And a huge thanks to the Oakland Police Department Traffic Safety Officer Stephen Albert for his time talking to our students about impaired driving. Thank you to my supervisor, Rich Burton, for supporting my Indian Hills driver education colleagues and their willingness to share, brainstorm, and try new things every year. Thank you to the many driver education teachers in New Jersey who present at conferences and freely share their best ideas on using technology, hands-on, and interactive projects to support new and experienced teachers in the field to better educate the future safe drivers of New Jersey. This is a statewide effort, and I greatly appreciate all who have knowingly and unknowingly contributed to helping me be recognized for this award. In the fall of 2019, I casually talked with two students in class about a driver education initiative known as the Champion Schools Program, a program I considered trying. Still, I didn't know where to start. Well, those two students indicated they would be interested in giving it a go, and the next day they brought 9 friends and formed the Click Clack front and back team, focusing on educating their peers and community on traffic safety. These 11 sophomores had fantastic energy, enthusiasm, and a willingness to do anything to help make the school and community safer. Their main concern was that they observed passengers not wearing seatbelts in the rear seat. We had 6 after school in person meetings, and then in March of 2020, the world shut down. We Zoomed 20 plus times, and the students still wanted to work on the campaign. They were successful in their first year, as they were one of 3 top schools awarded $10,000 for their efforts. Since then, the group has continued to advocate for all aspects of driver safety in the community. They are working with local New Jersey legislators to pass Bill S-2125 and A-433. Over the past 5 years, this group has been participating in National Teen Driver Safety Week in the fall, Back to School Night, and the 8th grade open house with an information table about their efforts. The students also organized seatbelt checks, social media posts about all aspects of driver, bike, and pedestrian safety, and they participated in a phone call with the Office of Information and Regulatory Affairs regarding a rear seatbelt reminder system in June of 2023. For the last 3 years, they have held traffic safety fairs during lunch periods to educate their peers with fun activities, arts and crafts, and taking a pledge to be a safe driver. In December of 2023, they were recognized for their advocacy of upgrading the New Jersey rear seatbelt law in the 2024 Roadmap to Safety, an annual report released by the Advocates for Highway and Auto Safety. They continue working on community outreach, working with local businesses, aspiring to visit the elementary and middle schools, and working with the traffic safety officer in Oakland Borough. Besides seatbelts, they are focusing on digital distractions as well as bike and pedestrian safety. I am so amazed and proud of these students for their talent and hours of dedication. The Champion Schools program has recognized them for the past 3 years as runners-up for the efforts that they are making to help make their community and state a safer place. As the mother of 5 drivers, I applaud these students for their efforts to ensure New Jersey roadways are safer for all who travel in our beautiful Garden State, and remind all drivers and passengers to click clack in the front and back seat, helping increase the safety of the roadways of New Jersey for all and save precious lives. I was doing my student teaching, and I was student teaching a freshman health class, and I was being observed by my professor from Montclair State University, which was Montclair State College at the time. And she said to me, she said, "You really seem like a natural up there." And I said, "Oh, really?" And I said that I had a real comfort level in the health classroom versus in the gym. And that just kind of became like, I knew like that was my passion. I mean, I ventured off into other aspects of working in physical fitness, working in training and human resources for 6 years. But after 6 years of being in business, I came back to education. And I was fortunate to get my first job by a gentleman who took a risk on me for being a leave replacement teacher. I went to another district for 6 years, and I've been in my current district for 13 years. And when I think back over the course of my career, I can't imagine doing anything else. I mean, yes, I've dabbled in business, I've dabbled in education, but it just seems like the perfect fit for me.